from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube Boss Rino, welcome to my channel. So ito try ito BIZZAREBUB, bago upload to ng BIZZAREBUB, kaya ano ako ganado ako. Oo. So ito try natin to bago pa tirahin ng iba.
At approximately 1:30 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that many truckers try avoiding at all costs. According to rumors, the road in question is believed to be cursed, as many drivers have either seen or been involved in an accident while commuting to their destination through this route. Now, it's not just accidents that often occur here, but also unexplainable sightings. There have been many reports from drivers who claim to have seen shadowy figures
Punyeta, kanina pa ako nilalangaw, buhay pa ako, nilalangaw na ako.
standing on the side of the road, as though waiting for someone to pick them up. It's around 1:30 in the morning, somewhere in Louisiana, when a truck driver spots something very peculiar on the road he's on. Knowing the history of this place, he takes out his phone and begins to record. What he captures leaves him totally spooked.
Ito na.
Se llama Paco de Rey.
Wow! Bata ba yun na nakaupo? Yun oh! Tumingin pa dito oh! Oh my god na! Parang ano, namumutla siya ng todo.
Someone, or something, appears to be squatting on the side of the road, doing who knows what before turning around to look at the driver. Aside from the fact that it's late at night in the middle of nowhere, the way in which they turn their head and wave at the camera seems quite unnatural. It's for this reason that some viewers believe that a skinwalker or a cryptid of some sort was caught on camera. Whether a ghost, cryptid, or person, no new information has been brought forth to clarify what exactly was captured.
Puta, tumingin pa talaga sa camera. Tapos kumaway, grabe yun. Sikat siguro yun. Oh, but number 8 na kagad.
There's a mall in Peru that is well known for being one of the biggest plazas in the city of Pucallpa. A lot of kids come here as the plaza holds events primarily aimed at children. Even the mascot of this place is designed to appeal to a young audience.
Punyetang langaw to, hype na langaw na to. Buhay pa ako ah. Ba't trip na trip mo yung noo ko? Hype na langaw naman to. Oo, kanina pa eh.
Which is pretty evident by the numerous TV ads run by this mall. With so many kids running around the place, it's no surprise that accidents often happen here. But one accident in particular has left many people unsettled.
Naku po, ano
In
to?
2016, a young girl named Valentina Yamalith had been playing around at an instant photo booth where an exposed cable from the machine was touching a metal railing near the kiosk. Valentina grabbed onto the railing and was instantly electrocuted. Unfortunately, due to the high voltage she received, Valentina was pronounced deceased only hours later. Understandably, Valentina's family had mourned and grieved for days on end.
Kawawa.
Fast forward to a few years later, and Valentina's story is no longer talked about. Or so it seems. As of recent, the same plaza where Valentina had passed away has been experiencing strange activity within its stores. It's late at night, after business hours, when a surveillance camera inside a store captures this.
Gago, asan yung tumutunog? Uy! Putsa gago, yan ang ayoko eh. Yan ang ayoko eh, tumatakbo-takbo na ganyan eh. Ayan oh. Siguro naman hindi scripted yan kasi nasa loob ng mall yan.
The
Sarado na
video
yung mall.
shows what looks to be a small child zooming back and forth at a speed beyond human capacity. As if seeing a child alone inside a store that is closed wasn't strange enough, it runs at a supernatural speed.
O, tingnan nyo yung langaw. Ito yung langaw o. Langaw o. Diba? Kita yung langaw. Lintik na langaw to. O, tamo. Nyetang langaw talaga to. Multo yata itong langaw na to eh.
Employees of the mall can't help but think that this may have been the ghost of Valentina, given the tragic history of this plaza. But you be the judge. Was the spirit of Valentina caught on camera? Or had something else been captured?
Gagi na ang creepy nito, boy. Oh, yun na yan.
It's late at night when the following happens. The person recording is alone at home when all of a sudden something bone-chilling is caught on
creepy ng hagdanan pag ganito. Tangina
on
yun.
camera. Now, the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered.
Ganda pa naman
But
yun.
during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
Gago, ba't ang creepy? Parang tatakot na ako. Ayoko na mga gantong palingan ng camera. Ang hamong hagdanan yan. Uy, gago na to.
Oh my god.
Bago. Naku, may lumalakad. Patay ka, patay ka. Wala, ano yun? Ba't binubuksan yung pinto? Baka magnanakaw to ah. Ay, she. Nakanantipaklon, dalawang multo, dalawang pinto bumubukas eh. Patay ka, bata ka.
Somehow, the two doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear. Soon after, the video comes to an end. But this wouldn't be the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens.
Ngayon ko lang naisip na pagka pala ang multo ay nagbubukas ng pinto mo, sobrang creepy pala no. Parang hindi ka wala kang peace of mind pag kami nagbukas ng pinto ng multo sa bahay mo. Ayawan na talaga. Tanggalin ko lahat ng pinto sa bahay ko. Oh, hindi pa tapos to? Gago, tanggalin mo na yung pinto na yan. Gagi. Ay, pumukas na naman.
Just like before, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
Putang na, hindi pa rin. Kala ko di pa rin. Ina yung langaw na to. Buisit tong langaw na to eh. Kanina pa ako pinagtitripan ng langaw eh.
In this short video, a famous musician from Argentina had posted something pretty spooky that occurred at a friend's house. Jimena Barron was visiting a very close friend who she's known for over 5 years. Never has she ever encountered anything like this while being at her place. According to her, she was sitting outside in the backyard when suddenly she felt as though someone had grabbed her shoulder. She immediately gets up and turns around to see who it is. But strangely, no one is there. Now, although this incident doesn't seem that strange, it's the video itself that's by far the
Putang ina mo, sakit. Papatay ko yung langaw sa noo ko, promise.
strangest. It wasn't until looking at the footage captured by the security camera outside that Jimena was left extremely terrified. If you zoom in on the video, you can see what appears to be a set of fingers touching Jimena's shoulder.
Whoa,
It's hard to make out at first, but if you pause the video at the right time, you can see what looks like a row of
Ayun oh, walang yamong daliri to. Maliliit lang yung kamay oh.
distorted fingers
Ang liit ng finger niya. Dapat malaki yung finger niya para mas maganda yung pagka-touch dun sa ano.
Now what makes this even creepier is that Jimena stands up soon after the hand appears. Because of this, viewers believe that something had actually touched her. But, as always, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? You let me know.
Gagi, liit ng finger.
The following video comes from a man named Bobby who lives with his daughter inside a house where unusual activity has been happening
Ito, mukhang nakakatakot to. Mukhang takot na agad siya.
recently. Bobby can't shake the feeling that something is haunting both him and his daughter.
Teka lang. Huli ka! Puta talaga. Ang sakit ha. Masakit ha. Nahihilo ko ang bato ko sa noo ko. Batok sa noo ang puta.
He's been
Documenting
these strange occurrences ever since they started, but out of all occurrences, the following has left him the most unsettled. Bobby's in his living room when out of nowhere, strange noises come from his bedroom. He grabs his phone and records the following.
It's either in my room or Sky's room, but Sky's passed out right now. But it's crazy, yo.
Naku naman, may bata na naman. Nakakatakot to, sigurado.
See, I'm telling you, I keep hearing weird shit. I think it's coming from my room now. I don't know what that sound is, though.
Whoa, ano yan?
What's
Sino
that,
yan?
man? Yo, this. This.
The sound of footsteps is heard right behind him, as though someone had walked into the room. Spooked out by the noise, he proceeds to close the cabinet and walk out. For the next few months, Bobby would continue to post videos of strange happenings in his home, but it's the most recent video that has left him the most concerned. He's alone at home when this is captured.
I know y'all hear the footsteps. I'm like shaking already.
Kaya ayoko ng sahig na nakahoy.
So early in the morning too.
Rinig na rinig yung yabag eh.
See, I know you hear them pacing in there.
Wow, wag ganyan boy. Boy, wag ganyan boy.
Nah, get out of here, man.
Ang creepy ng mga manika mo kasi. Gago. Walang tao sa likod ng pinto ah. Yan dapat ang ginagawa. Binubuksan talaga ang ilaw. Pero bakit walang tao? Bakit walang makita?
Mysteriously, the same room where the footsteps were heard opens up on its own. Like before, Bobby was spooked out of his mind,
Walang cut
but it
yung
seems
video.
not as much as when the following incident had occurred.
Walang cut yung video
Bobby is
mga
once
tol.
again alone at home when something unexplainable happens inside his daughter's room. This is what he captured.
It always gets crazy when I'm here by myself. Or when my daughter's sleeping.
Huli ka! Utang ina, masakit na yung noo ko ha.
What? See? I told you. I want her piano again.
Utang ina itong langaw na to. Ayaw ako tigilan. Huli ka!
Hello? See, there's her piano. Don't mind her room. She has so many damn toys. You gotta clean up like every day in here. Hello?
Gago, natatakot na ako dito Umaga-umaga
But
to.
at least y'all caught that part.
Whoa!
Yo.
Oh,
I'm
shit!
good. Nope. Nope, I'm good. Shut that. I'm telling you, every time I'm here by myself, man. See, look, her piano's still going off in there, man.
Wala akong nakitang cut sa video niya. Sobrang ang linis ng video niya. Puta, talaga may nagpaparamdam sa kanya.
The toys inside his daughter's room mysteriously start going off by themselves. Now, not much else is known about Bobby's situation, but he continues to post these strange happenings on his channel. He hopes that someone will explain what's happening, as the activity in his house seems to be getting stranger and stranger.
Ang creepy nitong number 5. Nabwisit lang ako doon sa langaw. Hindi ako makapag-concentrate masyado. Pero, gago tong langaw na to
Now, the exact source of the following clip is unknown. It was reposted by someone who found the video somewhere.
Ito ilang beses
Even
ko
without a
nakita
source
to.
though, the footage is still terrifying on its own. It starts off with a group of men who are looking down a manhole. They swear that they either saw someone or something inside it. The man recording takes a closer look and sees this.
Se lo juro que había algo ahí
Nos
abajo.
devolvemos.
Créame que yo no lo
Nosotros
hubiera llamado
perdemos
porque hubiera visto algo. Es que yo iba pasando por acá y esa vuelta está destapada. Obviamente
No, si es risa,
se
güey.
asoma. No,
Es
sí,
que risa, vuelta y-
ahí ya la parte al...
Pero si lo vio.
Without
Edited talaga to. Sobrang edited to.
warning, the head of someone or something pops into view under the open manhole. Its sudden appearance was enough to send the man running away. Like something straight out of a horror movie, the face seemingly disappears as the man steps back. Whatever this was remains a total mystery, but real or not, the unexpected appearance of this ghoulish face is the stuff of nightmares. If you caught something creepy on camera,
Edited yun. Sabi ko naman sa inyo pag edited talaga
this next video was taken inside a mansion.
Ay, grabe. Ang creepy nito. Parang mga bahay nila Dr. Jose Rizal. Yung mga ganong tipo.
That is well known for being extremely haunted. On July 30th of 2022, Sabrina and her husband Carl decide to take a tour of the Aston Hall mansion located in Birmingham, England. The place itself isn't just known for being haunted, but also for its immaculate architecture that many are taken aback when seeing it in person.
Grabe, sobrang luma. Ang creepy ng mga ganyan sa kanila, no? Ng mga bahay na ganyan.
But it seems that the real reason people come here isn't just to admire the beauty of this place, but to experience the hauntings that tourists have encountered. There's a room in this mansion that once belonged to a young woman named Mary Holt. The story goes that Mary's father had heard that she planned to run away and marry one of the servants who worked there. Upset that his daughter would do such a thing, he goes to her room and locks her inside. Years would pass, and Mary would still be locked up inside this room. It was after 16 years of being grounded that Mary passed away. It is said that she died of starvation, but also partly of a broken heart. Now, the story itself is quite tragic, but it seems that it wasn't tragic enough for Sabrina's husband, as according to her, he thought it would be funny to call out Mary after learning about her story. This is something Sabrina regrets, as she says that if it wasn't for her spouse calling out Mary, this chilling encounter wouldn't have happened. The two are climbing up the stairs to Mary's room when this is captured.
Parang alam ko na to. Yun pala istorya nito. Ito yata istorya nito eh.
Mary?
Ayan. Gago ka. Sige, mag-Mary ka. Oh, ito nga yun. Yun pala istorya nun.
You mean you no harm? We know you're in there. We've seen you. Where are you, Mary?
Patay ka, Mary. Wow!
Mary? Mary? Mary.
Putang ng langaw talaga
Are you
to.
still
Ayaw ko
in there,
tigi...
Mary? You can come out now. Hello?
Boom!
Inside Mary's old room, a
Ang tigas ng ulo kasi eh. Ang tigas kasi ng ulo.
shadow-like figure darts across the chamber in a swift motion. The two stand in silence while breathing heavily in anticipation. It doesn't show itself again until moments later after being called out by Sabrina's husband, as though acknowledging the husband's summoning. Now, something worth mentioning is that the couple doesn't enter the room to see what's inside. The reason for not doing so, according to them, is that the museum prohibits anyone from entering the room. As with any historical piece on display, this one is off limits to the public. To this day, Sabrina and her husband have no idea as to who or even what was caught on camera.
Creepy. Ang creepy naman kasi sobra nung kwarto sa taas eh.
A family who lives in England has been capturing video evidence of strange happenings inside their home.
Whoa,
Ever since 1997, the family has been seeing things that they can't seem to explain. More often than not, they would hear strange noises coming out of nowhere and even see things move on their own. To the family, it seems that with every unusual occurrence that happens, the activity intensifies. Now, although they live in a constant state of fear, they still try their best to live comfortably in their own home. On one occasion, the family makes time to chat with one another and a friend of theirs who is visiting them. The father records the occasion on his phone, as moments like this rarely happen. All is going well, when suddenly, this happens.
He always pushes it through when I'm sitting on the sofa. So annoying.
Why are you moving closer and closer towards me and almost in my lap, Bubba?
Why is it still in your coat?
She's ready to run. Don't you trust over there anymore, Bubba?
I'm all good, thanks.
Why you moved out in the first place?
One of the reasons, yeah. Oh god.
I used to poke in the oven.
Shh. You go.
Alright, I'm done.
We'll go together.
Yeah, get together. Yeah. It always happens on viewing.
I
Yeah.
just don't even like.
Why she's up the stairs.
Oh my. No.
I don't go.
Ang creepy ng hagdanan eh oh.
There's nothing there.
Oh god.
Oh, wow, wow.
As if things inside their home have finally settled, this happens. The sound of heavy footsteps walking about is heard above them. Seeming slightly unfazed, as they've seen stranger things before, they laugh about it and proceed to check on the source. But after standing momentarily at the base of the stairs, an unseen presence runs down at full speed. This may just be the scariest encounter they've ever had. But until more videos are posted, it seems that this one will stand out from any other creepy occurrence they experience.
Grabe, ang creepy nung ano. Ang creepy nung mga video ngayon, yung doon sa ano, yung sa may, yung dito oh. Dito, itong ano, grabe
Can't
to.
help but think that this may
Ang creepy
have
nito,
been the
yung parang may, ano, may anak ni Flash. Puta langaw na to, oh. Sumakit ang noo ka hampas. Woo!